Hello everyone, welcome to another Still Speaks video, but you already knew that because you are so smart. And speaking of the smartest people, only the smartest people hit that subscribe button, and they ring that bell and they turn on all notifications. It's a part of the hottest Supreme Commander 2 action this channel has to offer. It's free for you, and it means the absolute world to me. And speaking of meaning the absolute world to me, click the link down below, and please pre-save my band King of Cups next single coming out called Back to You. You will be very happy you did. It's actually a really great song. I mean, yeah, it is. And that helps me out so much by pre-saving it. It feeds the Spotify algorithm, and that helps me out a lot and helps this channel. So please do that. And also, another thing to address, the beginners tournament that Alpha X hosted a few weeks ago. It sounds like people want me to cast the whole thing. Alpha X said for me not to do that, so I will not be doing that. I'll cast some of it, and maybe fast cast other parts of it. How about that? That sounds like a good compromise. So anyhow, yeah, this is a pro cast right here. It is another Awasy cast. The map is Open Palms, of course. And speaking of Alpha X, we got the Eco Viewer up here. The wonderful Eco Viewer that he made. We got the players' colors, their name, their mass per second, their energy per second, research and research per minute. So that's how you read the Eco Viewer. And subscribe to Alpha X because he does a lot of amazing stuff for the community. So let's get it on. Again, it's Open Palms. It's a 3v3 map, but we got a 1v1 because pros love it for that. Sometimes it's an FFA, but usually we see 1v1s. So we got Iron Commander. He's got a YouTube channel. Click the link down below and definitely subscribe to him. He does a lot of stuff from his point of view. Really helps you get better at the game. He's an amazing player, an amazing guy. Just a great dude. So Iron Commander is spawning in as the blue UEF ACU, dropping on a triple Land Factory opener. Really wanting to get in there and cause some havoc. And his opponent. I gotta apologize to this person because I've been calling them Awasy. That's not how you say their name. I'm sure it's Awasy. Awasy. I think Awasy might actually work too. I don't know. Comment down below which one you think it should be, Awasy or Awasy. So I'm gonna say Awasy because that is what I've been calling them. Awasy. Okay, so Awasy spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down a air factory and a land factory. Got to get their scout on. So anyhow, guys, one more thing I want to tell you about. If you watch this video all the way to the end, you could actually preview my band song, the one that you could pre-save and help me out immensely. You could even see a little bit of the music video that's coming out a month after the song comes out. The song comes out the 12th of July, 2023. And the music video probably comes out a month after that sometime. So yeah, you could see a preview of that at the very end. So Awasy. What do you guys think sounds better? My goodness. A double land factory with a air factory. Has not scouted yet at all. So a little bit of not a lot happening. That's why I'm able to talk. So don't be so upset that I'm talking about things. I'm sure no one is, because y'all are pretty cool people. Have you been keeping up with my Sanctuary content? I just spoke to the Sanctuary guys just yesterday, actually, last night. Was it last night or the night before? My goodness, I think it was the night before. Talked to them a little bit about, Thursday night, so it was the night before, a little bit about their progress for June. Is that an anti-air tower? I believe that is for Iron Commander. Yep. So definitely subscribe to Iron Commander and Alpha X. Great guys. You'll learn a lot from them, and a lot of the times Alpha X likes to post a lot of funny stuff on his YouTube channel. And I loved how Awasy, I'm just going to say Awasy. Now that's stuck in my head. Wow. I'm not being consistent. Instead of having both the ACU and the engineer assist the factory, he switched them out because they have diminishing returns in investments. So like if you have both of them on the same, Alpex said that the first one that assists the factory gets the 100%, well, not 100%, but it gets the bulk of the amount. I don't know how to explain it. Like it gets like a 50%, 33% build speed. Then the second one gets a 12.5 or something like that. So I'm not exactly sure of the numbers. Let's just say the second one gets it half. So the ACU has double the engineer. So you want your commander to be the first if they are more than one on it. So there's majorly diminishing returns on that. So building it back, very nice for Awasy. And not building it back, very smart for Iron Commander, because he knows there's an Air Force on the field. And he knows there's an Air Force, he's building anti-air in strategic areas that he knows he needs to defend. So now the action is happening. Thinks wants to get away from that. Gonna lose a plane. Not ideal, but definitely I think he thought that was a radar. But little did he know that's right there. So Aeon radar, not as good as other factions' radar until upgraded. Then they're the best because you could literally overdrive it. I think the best one really is Cybran because you get that 50% boost. You can see pretty much all the map. Whereas with Aeon, you need a little micro there, I think. You got to overdrive it manually. Yep, just a little bit of waiting for the action to happen. That happens sometimes in Open Palms games. The players know the other player's abilities, so they don't want to press. Now, building up that expansion there, Iron Commander doing a really good job at keeping mass going. Awasy needs to get energy. I don't know why when they have 2,000 energy just chilling. But they are Aeon, so you know what Aeon wants to have in the late game. So you might want to get that bank even higher. A shield, maybe not needed at the moment. However, it is a good thing to have that shield because it protects most of this mass extractor and the radar. So not a terrible choice. And some of this research station, so pretty good. And now we got a siege happening with these meteors. Not really going for anything but the tanks. Could have been some pretty good pickups if the tanks were to damage anything, but they weren't. Now, this is a bad place to assault as a unit without... Yeah, shields just went on as that artillery hit. Now, bombing run. Oh, nice bombing run. That was a good bombing run. Now, you don't want to deal with demolishers in this area. This is a death zone. If you push your tanks up there and demos hit them, this will cause your units to clump up and you will lose so many. You saw that the bombers did a pretty decent job at taking out some of Iron Commander's units. Very, very powerful. Very good. Now, keeping those planes there, good move. Definitely keeps your opponent from wanting to push. The shells connecting, doing some damage, connecting once again. Since there's shields on the units. Nice little bombing run probably, three anti-air firing. They definitely don't want your planes flying in that area. So that's a very good deterrent for Iron Commander. Definitely want to aim for the meteors, though. As you can see, the high ground here has the advantage because good old Anakin here can't really get the shots to arc up to hit the units. You can see they're hitting the side of the mountain. And Obi-Wan is over here. Anakin, it's over. I have the high ground. And it's true, he has the high ground. It is pretty much over. You can't really assault that. But the point defense, very good placement of the point defense. This is a death zone for the UEF. The UEF do not want to come through here. This is a really good, nice choke point for these point defense. Taking out one of the more dangerous units. Very good. Yeah, you can see they're not really connecting. They're hitting just before them, not doing damage. Ooh, yeah, those artillery are deadly. Losing artillery, though. Still a very deadly unit. Ooh, that tank's going to bite the dust, though, and it's done. The artillery hitting a little bit. Awasy smart, not pushing up that hill. I think that's the smartest thing that he can do is not push up that hill. Try to pick off some of Iron Commander's units, and it looks like it's working. Don't want to get caught clustered up. Now, these planes could be attacking over here. A scout would be a good thing for Awasy. Awasy, building up those mass points over there, really wants to start expanding, floating a little bit of mass. Iron Commander floating a lot of mass, but they could be forgiven for that, considering that they are in kind of a stalemate. Yeah, this is a danger zone. Look at that hail of point defense just melting those units. Yeah, that is not a good thing. Now, this point defense up on the hill, this is a good thing for Iron Commander. Want to get shields on this factory. We saw a little bit of wreckage there that those Aeon MMLs caused. Yeah, Iron Commander hoping that his opponent's distracted, pushing a small contingent of units to try to take out. Well, there's no expansion here, but they've been found out by the bombers. The bombers will have no problem taking these out, except for this right there. Now, I think there's a smart. Awasy's giving up a little ground just to get some of those point defense to fire. Will they stop these these tanks from destroying this mass extractor? Yes, I think they did it. Giving up a little bit of ground so the point defense could fire. In doing so, allows that artillery and those MMLs for Iron Commander to reach a little bit farther. Probably not the best teleport away. Yeah, losing that radar, not ideal. Yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of energy being built, and we know why. We saw why. The teleport is very important. Now, splitting units like this in a concave is very good and allows for great control. The Iron Commander researched health on his ACU. Probably the wise thing to do because he saw the teleport. That'll give him a little bit more time to respond if there's ever an attempt on his ACU's life. Now, Iron Commander building more research stations, so I wonder what he's going to use that research for. Now, Awasy does not have a radar. Why didn't he rebuild the radar? This is bad. He doesn't have a radar. Yeah, another contingent of units. Yeah, got to micro in multiple areas. Nice bombing run, taking out a chunk of enemy units. Definitely should be going for this. And there's no anti-air back here. If you control your planes right, you could definitely do some damage. Now, Awasy's on the offensive. Could do a little bit of an envelop here. Get to some of those MMLs to destroy factories. Oh, don't go for the ACU. No. Aim for the factory. No, the factories. The factories! Yeah, this is kind of a mistake. Got a factory, though. Don't go for the ACU. Don't go for the ACU. You got too many enemy units in the area. Get the factory. Nice bombing run. Got the factory. Get the units out. Get the units out. Get the units out. Got some of the units out. Very nice. But at what cost? But at what cost, though? Ooh, that was a good move having those right there. But at what cost? Now, he's got to rely on these point defense to keep all these units back. And lucky for Awasy, these units are trickling in, not in a huge blob, but kind of not in a single file either, but in a very manageable form for these point defense. So they're mulching a great deal of those units. Now, a split off of Iron Commander's units are pushing into that farm of energy generators. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Iron Commander's already ahead en masse by quite a bit. So it's gonna solidify that even more. Yeah, very, very nasty. So over 10 mass per second. Iron Commander, he needs to start spending that mass, though. What? Did that die from MMLs? Wow. Iron Commander needs to spend that mass, though. He's going to get outnumbered eventually because I think there's more factors. Wow, that is a big loss for Awasy. A big, big loss. MMLs killing tanks? Oh, no, we can't have none of that. Now, this is what I like to see here. A little bit of an attack. Just take out the mass extractor and move on to another mass extractor. Just do it. Get closer. Get a move. Micro. There we go. Don't attack the units. Don't worry about them. They don't matter. Yeah, that's not... Did I just see... Oh, no. 4 TMLs built rapidly. So this is going to take out a lot of stuff before Iron Commander could even respond. Building a radar, probably not the wise thing to do. Because these TML, they're going to dislodge Iron Commander from this spot. Should not be building anything. Yeah, gonna lose that factory. That's a key factory. Yeah, Iron Commander seeing the writing on the wall, getting out of here. These are point defense, by the way. These not energy generators, these research stations are actually very useful. I wouldn't put my troops up there until all of the point defense are gone. Iron Commander has been pushed out of the center. Now, these MMLs are completely helpless. Getting... Yeah, that's a good target. That's a great target. Oh, nice bombing run. Now these guys need to be used. These little MMLs right here need to be used to take out point defense. Just teleport them as far as you can. Now Awasy's floating mass quite a bit. Now I would just spam factories at this point because you can outproduce your opponent. What is... Oh, no. A loyalty gun? I don't know if that's going to be super effective. He's already knocked all this out. A loyalty gun is not required. I think a loyalty gun is a bit of a misstep, personally. A loyalty gun, yeah, it'll capture these guys decently fast, but there's so many of them, it's not really point. There's really no point. But there's enemy experimentals, very powerful. And we got Boda Booms with these shields. Very, very strong combination. Got to keep those Boda Booms in back, though. It's easier said than done, of course. Boda Booms are a ridiculous unit. Now, you might want to pull these units out. Take out that factory and get them out of there. This is a good two-prong attack. Oh, probably should have stuck around to destroy a factory. That was a good two-prong assault. Now get these guys far deeper in or get them out. And while you're doing that, get these guys in. Multiple small assaults are very nerve-wracking. Get that, take care of that, take care of these mass extractors in back. Very, very good. Now, research, I don't know if Awasy needs research. Don't know if he needs that. Needs to get these mass points and needs more factories. Heck, even get a bunch of air. Another air factory could be valuable. Not building air, okay. Has a nuke defense silo. You know, if he scouted, he know that he doesn't need that. But at this point in the game, about 26 minutes in, you would know that a lot of times people have that by now, the nukes. Now, like I said, the loyalty gun does not have the reach. Does not have the reach for this. Quite literally doesn't have the reach. Oh, and by the way, if I'm using the Aeon Commander pointing with a soy jack next to it, that's the thumbnail you clicked on, then that's made by AlphaX. Thank you, AlphaX, for the assets. I love it. I actually got a very good chuckle out of that one. That one was very funny to me. So thank you. So yeah, again, stuck in a bit of a gridlock. Wasted TMLs, probably not useful. Could reach farther in. Now, if Awasy wants to use the TML, he has to teleport a couple units in and take out these sharpshooters. Now, you may have seen, you see Iron Commander patrolling with his engineer sucking up delicious, yummy mass. Dat mass, yo, definitely the hallmark of a pro. Probably sharpshoot this then. Wow. A lot of sharpshooters to stop things. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Take these guys, push them deeper in here, get these here, and then you could teleport right there and just MML these core mass. A very powerful thing to do. The longer you wait, the more Iron Commander will build up. So don't do that. Don't wait. Just go. Yeah, keep a force right there to keep him from moving. And just get these there to destroy things. No, not yet. What are you, nuts? Wow. Don't MML that. Very horrible. Lost. Oh, okay. That was a pretty good strategy. Take that mass extractor out and back up. Back up. Get out. Get out. Good, he got out. Wow, okay. That was actually really good. Probably a missed opportunity with the MMLs that teleported right there, but can't win them all. Usually the first volleys. Oh, that's why I say you don't. That is so many artillery units. And they got shields now, so you can't mess with that. Oh my goodness. So artillery has the ability to stop things. So we got the quantum disruptor station. We got a Darkanoid. We got a UFO, everybody. I want to believe things that happen in the US, in the Las Vegas area, we're going to witness that right now. Trying to abduct some research stations. Trying to abduct a quantum disruptor station. Getting shot down. So the government, the whistleblower. It's true. With a whistleblower, we could see that the alien wreckage is right there. Easily being taken by Iron Commander. Finally and back doing some work. But unfortunately, very unfortunate for Awasy, we got this happening. Losing the LOL cannon, the loyalty gun being taken. So many things being destroyed. And are we seeing a base trade scenario? I don't know. We're seeing Iron Commander's mass per second drop, but Awasy's mass per second is very, very high. Now, Awasy has a lot of mass. Better put down a line of point defense. Might as well do something to deal with this. Or researching overcharge, not a bad idea. But using it right there and then not having to target, big misstep. Now, these things should be researched to have quantum overcharge. Is that what it's called? Where they shoot lasers. So the disruptor station is down. Core mass being destroyed. Retreat these units immediately. These units need to be retreated to protect the king piece. What is happening here? No, you will not find your opponent's unit because he is probably in a transport, isn't he? There he is. Yeah, he's in a transport. Not a good move. Yeah, he had planes too. Why didn't he? Whatever. Iron Commander is down to 10 mass per second. Awasy's winning in mass per second. He has so much mass. All he has to do is survive this encounter. He's got so much mass. He's actually got a decent income too. But he doesn't have any troops. So this could well and truly be over for Awasy. Yeah, it's probably over because I don't know why Awasy's trying to build an air force when they're just going to be built and immediately murdered by this group of wasps. And Awasy decided to control K. Completely understandable because it was well and truly over. No army versus a pretty big army means you're probably not going to win. Yeah, these are pretty big and nasty. Air wouldn't even be effective against them because they have anti-air as well. And some of the best anti-air in the game are these demolishers. So remember that if you want to be really annoying at the end of the game, get demos with anti-air. Demos, anti-air, shields, extra shot because it's got 2 barrels. And then the long range and afterburner. Those are very strong units right there. Very powerful, very useful, and will do a major amount of damage. So, yeah. And there's Iron Commander, our winner. Thank you for sending me this replay. He said it was going to be... It's an intense game, he called it. And he also mentioned Awasy being a upcomer, a really good new player. So, definitely someone we need to keep our eye on. In fact, we saw him play Duncan the last match on last week. So this one, a little bit more involved, and we had Iron Commander, so who doesn't love that? Everybody loves Iron Commander. So yeah, subscribe to him and subscribe to Alphex and subscribe to me. So yeah, and end this, share with your friends, family, and foes. You need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone... Hey! Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite, it helps me out. Send your replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, just like Iron Commander did. So, stillspeaks@gmail.com, that's the way Iron Commander did it. Or you could join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server by clicking the link down below. Do that. I recommend it. Over 3,000 players on there. Or you could join that Discord, go to #replays for stillspeaks and upload it. Or you could find me there and direct message me. Only do one. You do more than one, I'll be very upset with you. I won't like that. Only do one, because you'll confuse me otherwise. So yeah, definitely join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. There's over 3,000 people on there, like I said. Very, very much so worth your time. I promise you, it'll be worth your time. So yeah, definitely do that. But yeah, cue Alphex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming, don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, death chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now!
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game. Just say something nice. We need more kindness in this world. That's all I got to say about that. If you like what I do and you want to support this channel, the Patreon page, click the link down below to get involved with that. And a huge thank you to my patrons. Thank you to Alphex, Iron Commander, a Cone, and what's that guy's name? Prelia Tornix. That name is very hard for me to remember for some reason. But thank you guys. And a big shout out. Oh, and if you don't like subscription service, I got a Ko-Fi account. Hook me up with cash that way. That is very helpful as well. But if you want to, yeah, that's one way you could do that. So a big shout out to Colin, 300, of course, for giving me a buttload of cash. And another big thank you to Dr. Pearl. Thank you guys so much for your support. You are amazing people, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you. But if you don't want to spend any money, don't worry, I got you. I understand. Just watch my videos all the way through. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those things. That very much so helps feed the algorithm for YouTube for me. And if you want to be even more awesome, check out my band's stuff on YouTube. We got a music video coming. Yeah, we got a music video coming very soon. Well, not very soon, but like in more than a month. But that's okay. It'll be here eventually. And I would like it if you watch my band's music videos all the way through. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. and feed that algorithm. And if you want to be the most awesome you can be in my eyes, pre-save my band's song, check out my band's music on Spotify, listen to my newest song at least 2 or 3 times through, add it to a playlist, and follow my band on Spotify. Helps me out so much you don't even know. And I would appreciate it. So thank you for listening to me. You guys are amazing. So share with your friends, family, and foes. Can need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.